What is wrong with Rishabh Pant? Should Rishabh Pant step down from the captaincy is something that is everybody talking about for the past few matches of LSG. Welcome to CrickShake. This is Bala talking to you about Rishabh Pant's continuous dismal performance in 2025. So there's one thing that we have to really notice here. Has Rishabh Pant performed this badly before this in any other IPL seasons? No. Has Rishabh Pant ever faced this much tension and stress in him, even when he was a captain for the previous franchisees? No. Even when he was a captain of Delhi Capitals, Rishabh Pant did not ever face these many struggles as a batsman. Is it the problem with Mr. Sanjiv Goenka, who is the problem for every other captain in his franchises earlier, like KL Rahul or even Mahendra Singh Dhoni when it came to RPS in 2016 and 17? So what is the problem with Sanjiv Goenka and his captains is something that we really have to look into it. And also on the other hand, all three of them are wicket-keeping batters and also the captains of the teams. So these are the problems, like the dots that we have to connect it. Sanjiv Goenka, is it something that that we really don't have to bother? There's nothing to do with him. It's just the performance of Rishabh Pant? No. We have a history of other wicket-keeping batsmen also having problem with Mr. Sanjiv Goenka. So that is something. As a management, leave about the owner or the CEO or the MD or whoever it is at the top level. Below them, who's the real person taking the decision? Is there a Stephen Fleming? Is there a Ricky Ponting like the other franchisees that have? Who is the person who takes all the calls? The person who makes the decisions about the playing 11, about the role of every batsman and bowler in the team? Who takes that? Has Justin Langer put the right thoughts into his batsmen? Like Rishabh Pant or anybody else, has he put the right thoughts? Like, this is your role, this is the clarity that I am giving you as a coach. I give you the whole freedom to do whatever you want. Has he given that? Is also another question that we have to look into. Because Rishabh Pant is a flamboyant batsman. Of course, yeah, he has been facing some problems with his batting in the recent past. He has not been a consistent player even in the T20 side for his flamboyance, which he should actually be in the T20 team, but he is not. He is a regular member of the Test team, but he is not a regular member of the ODI or the T20 team, which is something that is weird. Even in the ODI team, KL Rahul takes the upper hand above Mr. Rishabh Pant. So who is Rishabh Pant? Here is the question that we have to look into rather than looking at his dismal performance in 2025. If India as a national cricket team who wants the service of Rishabh Pant in the right way, then something or somebody has to put the right thing into his head saying, see, this is Rishabh Pant. We want only this from him. This is your role. Because even if you see when he was in the successful time of his career before his accident, there were days where he actually did not even step up to the reputation that he himself built for him. Because there has been a lot of instances where he batted very badly and he got out at the wrong moment for his wrong choice of shots. So this wrong choice of shots and all have always been there in him. But what is the main problem here in this IPL 2025 if you see? I would say there is nothing much to think about it, because it's just another day for every other player, where another season for every player where they have a very, very, very bad array of performances continuously coming on their belt. So under the belt, if you see of Rishabh Pant, definitely there is going to be a lot of other good matches that will be coming in the future. But I really think that Rishabh Pant should consider his role in every other team or franchise or whoever he represents. He really has to build that clarity in him. Because Rishabh Pant is a really, really good resource if he is going to feature in any team he is going to play. But he needs that clarity is what I feel. It's nothing to do with Sanjiv Goenka or it's nothing to do with Justin Langer or nothing. Maybe there's only one thing that could save Rishabh Pant's IPL at least, which might help his national cricket team performance as well. That is leaving the captaincy. I would highly suggest him, if I'm going to talk to him, I would say, hey Rishabh, you are not the captaincy material maybe, but you have got something else that most of the other cricketers don't have. So you concentrate on that. That is what somebody has to put in his head. There's nothing that all the top players who are playing for the Indian national cricket team have to be a captain of every franchise here. No, there's no such rule. Mohammad Shami or Bhuvneshwar Kumar, even when they were in the peak of their career, they were never the captain material. Just because he is a flamboyant batsman doesn't make Rishabh Pant the best captain, or doesn't even require him to be a captain of an IPL franchise. That is what I personally feel. Shreyas Iyer is there, Hardik Pandya is there, Shubman Gill is getting nurtured as a good captain in the IPL as well. We don't know when they are put into the toughest of the toughest situation against the bestest of the best teams in the international standards when we go for the international matches. That is another question to be answered later. But right now in the IPL scenario, we have got a lot of Indian captains who can later step into the Indian captaincy as well. If Rohit Sharma is going to step down from his captaincy sooner or later, there's going to be a Shreyas Iyer, there's going to be a Hardik Pandya, there's going to be a Shubman Gill. They all are there. Even Jasprit Bumrah is there, KL Rahul is there. Even KL Rahul, you take that for instance, right? That good that I got reminded of him at the right moment. KL Rahul clearly told DC management that I don't want the captaincy. You don't give me the captaincy, give it to somebody else, because I don't want it right now. I always face the same problem in my previous franchises. See, that is what something that you have to learn from your mistakes or learn from the previous instances, and you just tell yourself that I'm going to back myself as a batsman, but what do I have to do with this captaincy? I have seen enough of it. Okay, fine. I've captained Punjab Kings, I have captained the LSG, but always my performance have been on top notch. That has never got affected by my captaincy. Good, but have I got the results for the team? No. There might be multiple factors revolving around this, not giving the results. That can be you're not a good captain, or maybe you don't have the right team, or maybe they did not click together as a good team at the same time, like how it happened for CSK this time. Everybody thought that MS Dhoni will bring the magic, but he could not bring the magic, because at least there's a betterment in the performance of the team, but he could not straight away bring a magic into the team, because when everything is not clicking for a team as together, everybody is not performing, none of your batter are not performing, a captaincy change can alone not bring any change into the team. That's a very perfect example we have got in IPL 2025. So in that case, I would say KL Rahul took a bold, brave and a beautiful decision of not stepping into the captaincy this year, and that has actually helped him perform better with no pressure, nothing whatsoever, and he had really been a gem to DC. So that is what I feel. So you tell me, what is the problem with Rishabh Pant? What do you think Rishabh Pant should do as a viewer or a spectator or even a well-wisher of Rishabh Pant? If you feel, you can drop us in the comment section, and we will see in the next video. Until then, it's bye-bye from